Hola amigos, welcome back to Confident Spanish. Today we're diving into the world of Spanish dialects. Specifically, we're going to differentiate between Mexican Spanish and Spain Spanish. Because why settle for just one type of Spanish when you can have a whole variety, right? Learning Spanish is like getting an all-access pass to a linguistic party with regional differences that can spin your head. But don't worry, I'm here to make it simple, practical, and maybe a bit funny. By the end of this video, you'll know how to navigate conversations, whether you are in the bustling streets of Mexico City or the tapas bars of Madrid. So grab your sombreros and your flamenco shoes and let's get started. Let's start with vocabulary. One of the most noticeable differences between Mexican Spanish and Spain Spanish is the vocabulary. Here are some words that mean the same thing but are different depending on where you are. Car, coche, carro. Juice, zumo, jugo. Computer, ordenador, computadora. Potato, patata, papa. Bus, autobús, camión. These are just a few examples, but there are many more. The key takeaway is that, well, the core of the language is the same. The words can be quite different. Imagine asking for zumo in Mexico or jugo in Spain. You might get a confused look. Peach, melocotón, durazno. Strawberry, frutilla, fresa. Bathroom, aseo, baño. Cell phone, móvil, celular. Apartment, piso, departamento. Pen, bolígrafo, pluma. Ticket, billete, boleto. Work, curro, chamba. T-shirt, camiseta, playera. Young person, chaval, chavo. Drive, conducir, manejar. To rent, alquilar, rentar. Glasses, gafas, lentes. Trust me, you don't want to mix those up. If you want to go to Mexico, to Spain, or to any Latin American country, you need to learn your vocabulary for touristic spots. And the best way to do that is through the Unacademy app. So let's test your vocabulary skills. In every city, we can find places like shops, museums, airports, parks, and more. Let's learn about some of them, starting with different places to go shopping. Tienda. Tienda translates to shop or store, referring to a place where products or services are sold. I go to the shop. Yo voy a la tienda. What's in the image? Tienda.
Tienda.
Translate to Spanish. The shop is over there. La tienda está allá. In Spanish, mercado refers to a market, a place where you can find many shops selling different products. For grocery shopping, you go to a supermercado, which means supermarket, and offers a wide selection of food and household products. My mother goes to the market with my sister. Mi madre va al mercado con mi hermana. What's in the image? El supermercado. Earlier we learned that in Spanish, a and el combine to form al when referring to going to a place that is a masculine noun. Mi madre va al supermercado. My mom goes to the supermarket. Similarly, to describe two things that are close to each other, we use del, a combination of de and el for masculine nouns. For feminine nouns, we use de la. La parada está cerca del supermercado. The stop is close to the supermarket. Translate this sentence. My mother goes to the shop near the supermarket. Mi madre va a la tienda cerca del supermercado. The pharmacy is near the supermarket. La farmacia está cerca del supermercado. Easy, right? Don't forget to download the Unacademy app to never miss your Spanish lesson of the day. And now, let's continue with the video. Next up, let's talk about accents. In Mexico and Spain, accents are quite distinct. But once you know what to listen for, you can easily tell them apart. In Spain, especially in regions like Madrid and Barcelona, you'll hear the famous theta sound, which is like a lisp. It's used in words that have a Z or a soft C sound. For example, gracias, thank you, is pronounced gracias. Cinco, 5, is pronounced cinco. In Mexico, the accent is generally softer and more melodic. We pronounce the S as it is without the lisp. So, gracias, thank you, is pronounced gracias. And cinco, 5, is pronounced as it is, cinco. Another key difference is intonation. Mexican Spanish is usually more rhythmic and sing-song quality, while Spain Spanish can be a bit more staccato and direct. Now let's dive into some cultural differences that influence the language. Understanding the culture behind the language can give you a deeper appreciation and help you use the right expressions in the right context. In Spain, tapas are a big part of the culture. It's common to go out for tapas and drinks in the evening. In Mexico, street food like tacos is incredibly popular, and the food culture is vibrant and diverse with regional specialties. Imagine walking through the streets of Madrid, hopping from one tapas bar to another. Now picture yourself in Mexico City, feeling the aroma of tacos al pastor. Both experiences are deliciously unique. Both countries have rich traditions, but they celebrate some holidays differently. For example, in Mexico, El Día de los Muertos is hugely important, while in Spain, Día de Todos los Santos is more common to celebrate. During El Día de los Muertos in Mexico, families create ofrendas to honor our deceased loved ones with photos, flowers, and their favorite food. In Spain, Día de Todos los Santos involves visiting cemeteries and placing flowers on graves. Spain is famous for its siesta, a midday break where businesses close and people take a nap. This tradition is less common in Mexico, where the workday tends to be more continuous. In Spain, nightlife starts late and goes on until the early hours of the morning. It's not unusual for dinner to start at 9 or 10 p.m. In Mexico, while people also enjoy a good fiesta, the nightlife generally starts and ends earlier than in Spain. Let's talk about some grammar differences. While the basic grammar rules are exactly the same, some usage differences can trick you up. In Spain, vosotros is used for you all informal, while ustedes is used for you all formal. In Mexico, ustedes is used for both formal and informal plural you, while vosotros is never used. In Spain, it's common to use the present perfect tense for recent past actions. For example, he comido, I have eaten. In Mexico, the preterite tense is more commonly used in that context. I ate, comí. So in Spain you might hear, he terminado mi tarea. I have finished my homework. While in Mexico it would be, terminé mi tarea. I finished my homework. In Spain, particularly in certain regions, you will hear le used as a direct object pronoun for people. For example, le vi ayer. I saw him or her yesterday. In Mexico, the standard direct object pronoun lo or la is used. So, lo vi, I saw him, or la vi, I saw her. It's a subtle difference, but it can make your Spanish sound a bit more regionally accurate. Whether you want to go to Mexico or Spain or just want to impress your friends with your linguistic skills, now you have the tools to navigate the Spanish-speaking world like a pro. Don't forget to download the Unacademy app to never miss your Spanish lesson of the day and watch this video again if you need to. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Confident Spanish, and I'll see you in the next video. Nos vemos!